Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Again, I want to thank the witnesses. Professor Coffey, I don't want to relive the anxiety of being back in a law school class and debating with the professor, so I'll ask my questions in a very respectful way. But I do have questions for you and for Mr. Chapman primarily. I agree with the overriding principles that you're enunciating, but we also have competing principles. To me, one of the main purposes of SIPC is to maintain consumer confidence, to encourage people to invest, to give them at least some reasonable assurance that if they invest in good faith, if they do use reasonable diligence, that their investment will be protected. If this stock collapses, that's part of the game. You lose. Now, I look at the SIPC website. It says the SIPC mission. When a brokerage firm is closed due to bankruptcy or other financial difficulties and customer assets are missing, SIPC steps in as quickly as possible within certain limits, works to return customers' cash, etc. Without SIPC, investors of financially troubled brokerage firms might lose their securities or money forever or wait for years while their assets are tied up in court. And it does have the caveat on there within certain limitations. But then the next sentence goes on to say, although not every investor is protected by SIPC, no fewer than 99% of persons are eligible to get all their money back. So we have the government impliedly, at least impliedly stating that if you play by the rules, you'll be protected. And so when we have people who have played by the rules, it appears to me that we have a trustee who seems to be is trying to make villains. Whether he calls them villains or not, the fact is he is creating one category of villains and one category of victims when 99% of these people are all victims. And so I would ask you and Mr. Chapman let me just ask you a question. First question. Are either of you aware of any instance in which SIPC has defined net equity the way the trustee is doing in this case? Ms. Coffey and then Ms. Chapman.
Do you want to go first?
Yes, I'd be happy to. I can assure this committee that there has never been a case in a SIPA liquidation where SIPC or the SEC has taken the position that SIPC does not have to comply with the law. This is the first time in SIPC's history that SIPC has taken the position that net equity as defined by Congress does not apply to SIPC.
Professor Coffey.